Bonnie Blue. Let's do a little bit of Bonnie Blue. Big up Joe King. The demonic return of Bonnie Blue. The demonic return of Bonnie Blue. Let's see what demonic stuff Bonnie Blue's getting up to recently. You know I love a bit of Bonnie Blue.
So Bonnie Blue is back. She somehow dodged the Epstein files, but we're not doing much better here. And listen, a new low is pretty overused when it comes to YouTube hooks. I'll be real though, I don't think it's ever been more relevant than it is today. And that is for multiple reasons, because she is now, by her own admission, targeting kids.
Today, I'm going to give these kids a very in-depth biology lesson. They're going to learn how to rearrange insides.
So she is now using gay twinks to promote herself, and needs must, I guess. They do, though, most importantly, look about 12, and that is clearly by design. We're a few Bonnie Blue videos deep by this point, and this should...
So Bonnie Blue is hiring very young-looking guys to pose as, like, school kids. Could you imagine if the gender roles were reversed? Could you imagine if the gender roles were reversed? Could you imagine if like HS Tiki Toki or like Ed Matthews or one of these guys decided to do the similar sort of prank or the similar sort of like skit and had like really young looking girls in like pigtails and like school uniforms, but they're really 22, but they dress them up like they're fucking 15. Could you imagine the outrage if that happened? Yo, she gets away with some stuff, man. Bonnie Blue gets away with some stuff.
Could elicit an emotional reaction in me, but it doesn't. She's kind of actually managed to sap the shock value out of anything she does. That is now to the point where she's pretended...
That's a good point, though. She has, isn't it? Like, I think she's killed... I think she's kind of probably spread herself too thin, innit? Probably done too much. That's a good point. Do you really get shocked when you hear stuff about Lily Phillips or Bonnie Blue anymore? I don't, you know? Does it really like shake you up? Does it give you pause for concern? Do you take a second look at it? You don't. You just keep it moving, you know? So maybe they're right. Maybe Bonnie Blue has gone out of her way to kind of like out freak all of us, you know? To the point where we're kind of over it.
Do crimes and it just does nothing. And side note, I don't know how she's convincing these people to help her out, but they quite literally do just seem out of it.
I think we should have a lollipop together. This could be my first time licking where you are.
And it's with these insane videos that the bang bus for about the 300th time has been sighted patrolling the UK streets.
Jesus Christ. It's driving around the streets.
This bus appearing at least has retained a bit of its like fear. It's kind of like seeing seagulls coming off the top of the sea when there's a shark about. And there is definitely a shark about, because Bonnie Blue had an event on the 7th of February. We are about a year on from the first one, and that was bad enough. Clearly, though, from the way she was speaking, there was an implication this was going to be a lot worse.
Last year, I broke a world record for sleeping with 1,057 men, but that was using protection.
Doesn't she look decent given how much body she has? Isn't that a strange observation to make? She doesn't look, maybe it's a filter, maybe it's the makeup. She doesn't look as fucked up as she should look. Having that many fucking souls, you know? Catching that many bodies. She doesn't look as fucked up as she probably should. But maybe it's the filters, I don't know.
So this year, Saturday the 7th of February, I want to break another world record for taking the most amount of...
Yeah, it's pretty demonic, I'm not going to lie to you. At this point, though, she's got nothing to lose because her stocks are so low that even the people that she hires to clean her bus are wearing ballies. They don't want to be identified just for being close to her or having had one conversation with her.
Cleaning crew sorting out.
And I don't blame him, and I also don't envy him, because going in there, I don't know how much he paid him, but whatever it wasn't enough. It does have to be said though that I did actually kind of miss this one. Normally with her events, there's a lot of promotion around them. She at least tries to dominate social media for a couple weeks beforehand. She did some promotion. I'm only seeing it now, but the videos were there.
Dads, if your son has an 18th birthday on the 7th of February, then bring him along to London, because I have the best father and son family gift to give you.
She needs a new gimmick, innit? This is like, come on, girl, man, give her something different, man. This is like, give her something different, man. This is like, that's the thing though. There's like, I see clips of her doing her thing, right? And there's like queues of guys. Some of them without masks. I've noticed an increased amount of guys who are going on camera doing their shit with Bonnie Blue with no mask, no belly, no fucking COVID mask, nothing, no shiesty. Like, guys are honestly, some men are shameless, man. Some men are disgusting and shameless. Like, God Almighty.
Who knows? Maybe it's time you become a girl.
And yeah, it's very weird, but at the same time, again, it doesn't really elicit anything in me anymore. Having done a bit of a deep dive though to find stuff for this video, some of her promotion, or at least her activities beforehand, they get very weird actually. I found this very obscure account and he went viral
Christ.
Once for kissing his wall. He's got about 1,000 followers and despite this, Bonnie Blue went out of her way to try and sort out a collab.
Bonnie Blue messaged me and said, I'm hosting an event in London and I'd love you to come. But I said, oh, to be honest,
come.
I don't want to be part of that type of event with other people. I have my own ideas. So if you wonder what them ideas are, check out my other videos.
You know what, mate? I'm going to take your word for it. She is like fully down in the mud, scouting virgins on TikTok, which probably actually isn't that hard. But this is satanic. You would think actually she wouldn't really care that much if they were or not. It's kind of clear now, though, she needs the authentic version. I don't know if she's doing some kind of, I don't know, blood ritual or something. This is getting dark. And I had kind of hoped this guy was lying, but then he did post the full interaction and it is about as autistic as you'd think it would be.
Yes, Lewis, it's me, Bonnie.
Oh, okay. It's just I didn't expect you to actually message me, or for it to actually be you when you message people. Just because I just think you probably get loads of messages.
And sadly, the guy never turned up. And I say sadly, actually, that's probably only a good thing. He also wasn't the only TikToker getting tapped up to go to the event. A lot of influencers, I say influencers, I don't know why I've even used that word. A lot of people on social media were talking about going for different reasons.
I was actually going to go to the Bonnie event in Kickstream.
Oh, Bebo.
But then I found out that I wasn't allowed to Kickstream it.
We'll go.
No, but I'm not going. I'm a man of Jesus. Do you know what I mean?
I'm not actually going into it. I'm going to...
He's such a freak, innit, Bebo? Look how far apart his eyes are, man. Big up Bebo, but he looks so fucking weird, innit? Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna go troll the queue.
Yeah, the queue's inside, bro.
It's a true philosophical...
Teeth looks like a gum shield, doesn't it? Those teeth look like a fucking gum shield.
dialogue, we'll call them Plato and crusty Socrates. The writing at this point, though, was kind of on the wall, because if they weren't letting these streamers in, which for context, they did last year, well, this year was obviously going to be a whole nother level of depraved.
I was there last year, innit? But do you know what she paid me to? Do you know what she paid me to be there last year?
A carrot. Probably. But by this point, it had started hitting the media, and that's when you know it's getting bad. Bonnie, 26, told the publication, I was concerned I'd drown with the amount of... Well, I don't even need to read this. Why am I doing it? At this point, the weirdest detail that...
What you say? Let me read it. The Bonnie 26 told the publication I'd be concerned I'd drown with the amount of fluids I plan to consume, and did by the end of the day. I wanted the men who wanted to be a dad the most, with the strongest swimmers, to get fast past the front... Oh. Fucking hell, Bonnie Blue, man. Fucking hell. Allegedly, she's 26. I don't believe that, by the way. I don't believe that at all. I don't believe she's 26 at all. She's definitely faking her age, but she's put some mileage in there, innit? She's got some fucking mileage on her. Fucking hell.
Down with the amount of... Well, I don't even need to read this. Why am I doing it? At this point, the weirdest detail that I'm kind of seeing here is that these events are put on in this weird mansion. They're owned by a guy called Edward Davenport, and he's in attendance at all these events, apparently.
There is one higher on these. We're not sure if it's too low or low.
Who the fuck is that guy? Some old guy that owns a mansion that she's doing all the things in, yeah? Nice.
Hard to know what's really going on here, and if I'm being real, I don't really want to know. According to Google, this guy's been controversial for decades, but I can't lie, I've never heard of him. His house, though, is regularly rented out for stuff like this, and at this point, that place must be cursed. And I don't know his relation to Bonnie Blue. Again, I don't really want to know, but the videos he's putting out are definitely weird.
Massive brick wall, and I'm massively strong swimmer, so I don't know. If you're going first, maybe 9 months from now, I might be inheriting this house.
And I have no idea what she's saying. The room could do with some audio support. It's clearly a big and empty room, much like Bonnie. But this is where it began, because straight from the off, Bonnie was on the level she's always on. The videos of the event started to filter out. Some were clearly officially designated by her own team. Others were raw, but we'll get onto them.
no, so many black boys, man. So many black boys. Already in a frame, I can see 3 in it. Already I can see 3 black boys there. 4. No, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 black boys. Fucking hell, man. Our youth, the kids. Ugh. What are you doing? What are you doing?
This
No, there's way more. There's way more. 1, 2, 3. There's like 6, 7.
You can say a lot of things about Bonnie Blue. One thing though, she's not racist. But we'll go back to the many other.
That's one of her only qualities, isn't it? She doesn't discriminate. Bonnie Blue does not discriminate. She's for the people. She's for the mandem, as they say. She's for the mandem.
Things either way, because as these videos started to filter out, it kind of filled me with dread. The first one I came across might be the most satanic. I don't know if you've ever seen the film Eyes Wide Shut, but...
By the way, what is this game? People in the stream chat that play games. What is this game? This looks fucking fun as fuck, man. What is this game? What is this downhill game? What is this?
This might be Eyes Wide Shut.
Look at that queue. Oh my god, look at the queue on the stairs. Look at the queue on the stairs. Fucking hell.
The old mansion aesthetic definitely isn't helping her case, but this does seem like they're summoning her. As far as I can tell, this is the only video that even shows this chanting.
Big up WCK Glow. Okay, what's it called? Riders Republic. Cool, I'll check that out. Big up WCK Glow. I like that. Riders Republic. That looks fucking fun.
And it's not by her. It's kind of like this one might have slipped out accidentally. And I know the narratives and the jokes around Bonnie Blue being a soulless demon are a little bit overplayed by this point. This clip, though, it's not helping her case. Yeah, being told you have no decorum by somebody queuing alongside you in the Bonnie Blue queue. Again, as I said at the start of the video, a new low might be a little bit overplayed as well, but that might be the lowest of lows. And speaking of, they actually made these guys sign waivers before they even went in. I don't know if that's common practice. I've never tried it before, but...
Waiver you gotta sign.
It's actually just on it, you sign it. And put today's date. So you remember that time?
Yeah, man, they've kind of...
There's a lot of masks on there, innit? Everyone's got... Did they give them... I think they gave them the mask, innit? Because they're all blue. I think they gave them the mask because obviously her name, right? And the bang bus. I think they gave them those masks.
And put today's date.
Yeah, everyone's wearing blue masks. Everyone's wearing blue shiesties. I think they hand them out. Innit?
So you remember that?
Look. Yeah.
Yeah, man, they've kind of kept a lid on this one, and that might be good for everyone, actually. I don't know what went on, and again, for the third time, I don't want to know. The funniest video, kind of representing how bad this was the last video I saw. The guy might just be wearing Google glasses, because the whole video is him just fully panned down to the floor. I'd imagine walking out of that room, your face would be glued to the floor. That was it for the event, and to be honest, I'd end the video there, but it turns out it might be getting a whole lot worse for Bonnie, because you might remember it was a pretty niche topic, but she got arrested in Bali. It was a bit of a circus, and nobody really knew what went on. Bonnie, though, did eventually get out, and as soon as she landed back in the UK, she, in retribution, just desecrated the flag outside the embassy.
Yes, I got arrested in Bali for filming.
Oh, yeah.
So it's about time I came to the embassy so they could watch it in person.
You would think that because she's back in the UK, she might be safe now. Turns out that wasn't the case at all.
So my mum sent me a photo. It was all my post goes there. And it was a letter from the police. And she's like, this looks fake. It's not, it's real. I'm writing to you in order to invite you to attend a voluntary interview in relation to an allegation of outraging public decency, which occurred on the 15th of December, 2025. This is on Monday.
And according to her lawyer, they invited her, but it was a bit of an implied, enforced invite. This clearly stirred something in her, because then she did, on camera, start to talk about what actually happened in Bali.
The fact that Balinese are able to hold any power in the UK, when the British visited me in Bali and said to me they're a corrupt country, just offer them as much money, and that's all we can suggest.
Okay.
The British are complying with the Indonesians after they could do nothing to help me over there. And all I had to do was pay out. I can't say that.
So here she's implying she bribed the authorities, and actually she has said that outright in other TikToks. Bit of a sticky situation considering she's saying the British told her to do that. And then she actually did attend that interview, the voluntary interview from earlier. Turns out though, that one as well didn't go the way she would expect.
Guys, don't worry, I'm not in custody. Got out within like 15 minutes. However, they have escalated to CIPS, which is Crown Court
Prosecution Service. Yeah.
Anyway,
exactly,
it seems like a them problem. I can still travel, and that was my only question, because I'm off to Tenerife this weekend.
She's scribbling on the wall, and that's normally a sign of...
Fucking hell, Bonnie Blue. Fucking hell, Bonnie Blue. She's speedrunning this game, isn't it? She's speedrunning this game, crashing out. But I don't know, man. You have to give her some level of credit for still having the ability to garner the attention that she garners, you know? It's the same fucking shtick. It's the same routine and again. But you have to give her credit for somehow making it last way past longer than her fucking 15 minutes of fame should have allocated her, you know? She's been able to ride this 15 minutes of fame into like many multiple hours, so, and many multiple gang bus, blue bus, whatever the fuck shit she's got going on there. Like, think of the kids, man. I pray for those kids. Think of those kids who are all queuing up to go fuck Bonnie Blue. Probably numerous times as she comes back and forth. I couldn't imagine, man. I could not imagine. That sounds like a fucking hellscape. But big up Bonnie Blue regardless. Big up the video, the person who made the video. Big up Joe King. The demonic return of Bonnie Blue. Big up Joe King, the demonic return of Bonnie